Hi everyone, Devin Fraze here. I wanted to teach you guys about Discord today. It's been blowing up the Go community, which is awesome. It's a powerful tool. And so if you've joined Discord and you're not familiar, or even if you're familiar, maybe you can learn some things from me today and make it more useful. So on the screen here, I have the Loving Sons Discord server. Discord kind of organizations, when you join them, are called servers. On the left side, you'll see first your messages, any unread messages from people, and then a little line, and then the servers as well. So again, here's Loving Sun server that I'm in right now. And there's a lot of channels in the server. Here we're in the general channel. Channels have this hashtag to let you know where they are. What I actually want to help you to do is to make it more manageable. So a lot of times you join servers, there's a lot of these channels. You can see some of these are grayed out, and I've done that on purpose. What I did is actually I right click the channel and I go to mute channel and I say mute until I turn back on. You can see that there's no little white dot. So the little white dot on this channel tells me that there's unread messages. The number 1 marker tells me that it's actually somebody has mentioned me specifically, and I've not read that. So I need to probably go read that. And it could be an at everyone. It could be an at role. So you can assign roles to people, or it could just be at my username. We also want to, if we go up to the top here, change our notification settings. And I like to set it to only at mentions. Now, obviously, if you're the admin of a server, and I'll give a separate video for you guys, probably having all messages, notifications could be good, at least generally, but you can turn it off for some things. I like to always set my things only at mentions. And that's nice because if somebody does do like, hey, at Devin Fraze, haven't seen you in a while, how are you doing? That way I'm going to get that notification. Like that's going to be more directed message. You could choose to suppress everyone and here mentions, or even the role mentions I mentioned earlier, but those are generally pretty useful as well. Also, you can mute the entire server, but really the point of all this is that you don't want to kind of just do a blanket mute or ban, because Discord is so useful. So you should leave these things on. And you can see the key thing too is like mobile push notifications I have left on, and I'm just muting the specific channels or categories. And again, that's what makes this so useful. But I have left the at mentions on. So if somebody in the memes channel, which I have muted, like I'm not a big memer, I enjoy a good meme, but if someone at me, I'll still get that notification. I'll still get the kind of like, so it's nice to leave that on, even if I want to generally mute it, so it doesn't appear as a little white dot. And I generally want to not get pinged to my phone for every new update in the channel, just for those at notifications. There's a couple people in my club, for example, they don't get the updates when we're like, hey, let me show you real quick on the Columbus Go Club, you can write at Tuesday, and I could say, hey, at Tuesday night people, we're canceling tonight. And then they, still show up and they're like, hey, why didn't I get the memo? Well, it's because you turned off your notifications on your phone entirely, which was, a big mistake, because it's actually useful to have those notifications on. You just need to learn how to limit them within Discord. So that's what I'm teaching you. One more thing I'll mention too, we can actually clean this up a bit. We can right click or also do it up here and hit hide muted channels, and that'll make it look nice and clean for you go back later. The only thing you're going to be careful of when you do this though is, let's say, do you want to post a meme? If I just start blowing up the general channel with my memes, someone's going to yell at me and say, hey, Devin, we have a channel specifically for memes. You should be posting it there. I got in trouble once upon a time with this. For events, I wanted to let people know about a cool event I was doing, and I posted it in general because I'd hidden some channels, and some guy got really, really mad at me because I didn't post it in a special, event channel. So just be careful that you, are doing that. If you do hide the channels, make sure you remember you've hidden them and that you might need to go back. One more thing I'll also mention is creating threads is super powerful. So let me show you that real quick. Up here, there's this threads button. What threads are essentially is they're kind of like sub channels. And that way, again, for in general, like I posted here about the advent calendar. The key thing is if people really want to have a big discussion about it, then we should make a thread about it instead of just every day blowing up in the general about the same topic again. And you can actually do that within the event itself. You can actually see here, you hover, there's a create thread button for the advent calendar. And if you won't know you're going to have a thread in your hands until afterward. If that's the case, just do it sooner than later, essentially, and it'll save people a lot of a bunch of notifications maybe in their stream. Those are my recommendations for you guys. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I'm going to post it on YouTube, so you can leave some questions in the comment section below, and I'll reply to those, or I can even make a future video to help people out further. Happy holidays and take care.